All right. Since 1971, America's Congressional Black Caucus has been committed to using the full constitutional power and financial resources of the U.S. government to ensure equality and justice throughout the African diaspora.
Known as the conscious. Thank you. Thank you. Known as the conscience of the U.S. Congress, the Congressional Black Caucus established the Free South Africa movement in 1984, which became the longest-lasting civil disobedience movement in U.S. history.
Working with South Africans in exile, the CBC answered the call for solidarity and devised the legislative strategy for the Comprehensive Anti-Apartheid Act of 1986, imposing U.S. sanctions on the South African government and demanding the release of political prisoners like Nelson Mandela.
We have come a long way, but the caucus continues fighting every single day for the marginalized and the disenfranchised. We've got to keep fighting. We are freedom fighters. Mandela would want us to keep fighting. Please welcome to the stage, representing the United States members of Congress from the Black community, the Congressional Black Caucus, Representative Hank Johnson of Georgia, Representative Bobby Rush of Illinois, Representative Terri Sewell of Alabama, leading the delegation, Representative Greg Meeks of New York, and Representative Barbara Lee of California.
The Congressional Black Caucus, along with the U.S. Agency for International Development and Millennium Challenge Corporation's work in human rights and governance, has promoted poverty alleviation while strengthening democratic institutions worldwide. Throughout my tenure as a co-chair of the Malaria and Neglected Tropical Disease Caucuses, the world has witnessed millions of people lifted out of poverty, countless lives saved from preventable diseases, and wider opportunities provided across the globe. In the spirit of Nelson Mandela, we will continue to work on behalf of all of the people until every child can live in a prosperous world and no child dies from a preventable disease.
We can honor and build upon Madiba's legacy if we work together. I helped author PEPFAR, which has now saved 17 million lives and connected over 14.6 million people to life-saving treatment. This year is the 30th World AIDS Day and the 15th anniversary of PEPFAR. And I am so proud of how far we have come, but we won't truly honor his legacy until we end AIDS and end global poverty together. PEPFAR shows what we're capable of when we work together to tackle the world's most pressing problems. As co-chair of the Congressional HIV/AIDS Caucus in Congress, we are committed to redoubling our efforts to stamp HIV and AIDS from the face of the earth. Yeah.